Hey Flight Simmers, welcome back to a new development update video for October 1st. A live Q&A was up yesterday where several important announcements were made and interesting topics were talked about. If you have an hour to spare, I recommend you go see the Q&A. I'll give a brief summary and overview on the most interesting things that were mentioned. First off, Microsoft has announced they will be beginning a closed beta for VR in late October or early November. There is no confirmed date just yet. You can go sign up for the closed beta VR right now. I'll provide the link in the description down below. Second announcement was about the next world update, which will be the United States of America. This will offer great detail for the entire country. No confirmed date when that will be coming out, but most likely sometime in November. Moving on to the other topics and questions that were asked. One of them being the removal of press any key to continue when you start up the flight sim. And this will be corrected soon, as the CEO of Asobo said it's an easy fix. Moving on to what the team has also talked about is the fly-by-wire mod for the A320neo and other community mods, and if they can support these mods or projects. Using the A320neo fly-by-wire mod as an example, they mentioned they would like to support them and help them in any means, but are waiting for their partner Airbus for their approval and to see if this can be done. As for the replay functionality, this was once again asked and was also mentioned that it's still in their backlog. It is being worked on currently, along with shared cockpit, as the tech behind it is quite similar. Another thing that was asked was about Directx 12 support. The CEO of Asobo mentioned it's being worked on and has been worked on for some time now. The change for Directx 12 is not for performance, but rather to implement newer technologies to the flight sim like ray tracing and DLSS. Nav data blue topic also came up, and it's going to be within the monthly updates that is released to us, so the nav data stays up to date. As for the nav blue charts, this is going to take a little bit more of time, but will eventually be implemented into the sim. Night lighting came up as another topic in the Q&A, and they mentioned this sim has two lighting methods for night. One being the lights that are placed throughout roads, highways, parking lots, and they're 3D. And then there's also light textures from the ground, which is being emitted and is quite bright in certain regions due to faulty information that's being gathered through Bing and other sources. This is currently being looked at and will eventually be fixed. Interestingly though, are currently being rendered up to 10,000 meters, which is fine for low altitude flying, but in the airliners flying up high, it doesn't look as good as it could, and they will try to extend it to 20,000 or 30,000 meters, so that will enhance the night flying tremendously. Visibility and haze topic was mentioned, and there will be two updates for this. The first one will be a simple implementation of new weather menu options, as well as extending the aerosol slider to the possibility of only having 3-kilometer visibility. Beyond that, they cannot implement it until they do the second update, which they will be able to tweak the lighting formula for the sim so it looks and is portrayed correctly. For the Garmin and G1000 updates, they are going to improve the Garmin systems to a degree of what you would use in a normal VFR or IFR flight, but most likely will not extend it to further super complicated things that most people won't even use while they're flying. Hotfixes and pre-release community testing was another topic that was mentioned, and the team said hotfixes will be provided when there are major bugs. As for the community testing, this is something they want to do, but need some more time to see how it can be done correctly. Improved mesh was also talked about, and they are gathering ways to improve the gathered info on mesh from certain providers. And they also announced that the USA World Update will have greatly detailed mesh because of this. Seasons is still in their backlog, but need a lot more time to fully see how this can be implemented. So I wouldn't see any seasons anytime soon for the time being. Okay, that's about everything that was talked about. I skipped over some certain topics, but I still recommend you go watch the Q&A if you have some time to spare. Moving on to today's development update, we received a partnership video with Gaia Simulations. They are a third-party developer that makes scenery add-ons, specifically airports, and now they are working with Microsoft to bring detailed, handcrafted airports and scenery to the flight sim. You can see some of their work in the newly released handcrafted airports in the Japan World Update. They released a Berlin airport, a Vienna airport, and certain other airports in partnership with Orbx. Please check out their partnership video. I'll have the link in the description down below. Lastly, new products have been added to the marketplace, so go check that out. And the KitFox STI Carenado C182, the M20R, and the Chicago O'Hare from FS Dream Team have all received updates as well, which are available in the Content Manager. If you own those add-ons, go check it out and update. As always, guys, appreciate the support on the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I truly appreciate all the people that have subscribed to my channel. If you aren't subscribed yet, remember to subscribe for future videos of mine. Comment down below if you're excited for all the future updates and improvements that are coming for this new flight sim. Once again, thanks for watching. Stay safe, happy flying, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.